If you are looking for a loyal friend who will be there for you no matter what, then look no further than a dog. Dogs can sense when you're feeling down and need some cheering up. They don't care if you're rich or poor, young or old. They just want to be by your side. But sometimes dogs need some extra love and care. This was the case with a deaf dog named Arlo. Arlo was born deaf, and his life at the shelter wasn't easy. People would come to the shelter looking for a dog to adopt, and they would fall in love with all the puppies except for Arlo. He was too different from the other dogs. No one wanted to adopt him because of his disability. It made him feel unwanted and lonely. All he wanted was a family to call his own, but it seemed like that would never happen. The shelter staff were doing their best to find homes for all of the dogs in their care, but they were struggling to find the right ones. Some dogs needed to be in homes with no other pets or children. Others needed to be the only dog in the house, and some just needed a little extra love and attention. But for Arlo, it seemed like no one was willing to take a chance on him. After several months of being overlooked, Arlo began to lose hope. He started to believe that he would never be adopted, and that he was destined to live out his days in the shelter. But then one day, everything changed. A young girl named Lily came to visit the shelter with her parents. Lily was born deaf, and she had been looking for a dog to adopt for a long time. She didn't care if the dog was big or small, young or old. All she wanted was a dog who needed a little extra love and care. When she saw Arlo, she knew he was the perfect dog for her. From the moment they met, Arlo and Lily were inseparable. She took him home and introduced him to her family. At first, they were a little worried about how things would go, but they quickly realized that Arlo was a perfect fit for their family. He was loving, loyal, and full of energy, and Lily was overjoyed. Finally, she had a dog to call her own. In the years that followed, Arlo and Lily's bond grew stronger. They went everywhere together and did everything together. They played fetch in the park, went for walks in the woods, and snuggled on the couch while watching TV. Arlo was more than just a pet. To Lily, he was her best friend and her confidant. She could tell him all her secrets, and he would never judge her. He was always there for her, no matter what. One day, Lily and her family were out walking Arlo when they saw a group of kids making fun of Lily for being deaf. Before Lily could say anything, Arlo stepped in front of her, barking furiously at the kids. They ran away. Lily hugged Arlo tightly. She knew that if it hadn't been for him, the kids might have hurt her. From that day on, Lily and Arlo's bond became even stronger. She knew that she owed him her life, and she loved him more than words could say. As time went on, both Lily and Arlo got older, but their love for each other didn't fade. In fact, it only grew stronger. When Arlo passed away a few years later, Lily was heartbroken. She had lost her best friend and her protector. But she knew that he was in a better place now, and that he was no longer suffering from the pain of living in a shelter or the pain of his old age. She will never forget him and the love that they shared, and she will always be grateful that he chose her to be his human. We hope you enjoyed this touching story about a deaf dog who found the perfect home with a deaf girl. If you did, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our heartwarming stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.